What's going on, guys? It's your boy PokePond and welcome to another episode. I want to kick off by saying a huge thank you to all the new subscribers on the channel. I'm really amazed at the reception that we've got for the first few videos on the channel. This is a brand new channel, so thank you so much for the support, and make sure you consider subscribing if you want to keep up to date with all of my videos and all of the price movements within the hobby and predictions. Today we are going to be talking about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 151 as it released yesterday. We're going to have a little look forward as well at Paradox Rift, the next set that's going to be coming, having a little look and prediction at price movements there, and also we are going to be discussing some of the recent price movements and some real steals that you can pick up right now of existing Pokemon products. Right, without further ado, let's hop onto the internet and have a look at some prices. Right, so the big news today is obviously Pokemon 151 released yesterday. I think everyone was super hyped and super ready for this set to come out. I feel like the Scarlet and Violet block so far has been a bit lackluster. People were waiting for a decent set to come out to crack and have a bit of nostalgic fun with opening up these packs. Me personally, I feel like it's the strongest set to come out in Scarlet and Violet so far, and we're seeing that reflected with definitely like pre-order sales and just the price of things in general. We want to talk about the booster bundle shortage in the America regions at the moment, which is why you're seeing such an inflated price on these. So essentially the booster bundle is meant to be the most efficient cost to pack ratio for buying Pokemon 151. And that's because this product is essentially just a cardboard deck box style product with the booster packs inside, no extras, so it's meant to be the most efficient way to buy booster packs. You could, if you were to buy it in other products, you would be paying more dollars per pack on average. Now, unfortunately, it seems like they were short sold in the America regions, which means that the price has been artificially inflated while the supply catches up with the demand, which means you are seeing on TCG Player here, look, $39.99 for a booster bundle. This is way over MSRP, and I would not recommend buying this product. Although it's meant to be the most efficient, at that price it is absolutely ludicrous. People are just trying to make a quick flip on you. Do not buy this product. I would recommend that if you are willing to wait. I do think these are going to be heavily printed and they will catch up supply with the current demand for these. I'm not quite sure what happened with distribution or with printing and manufacturing, but there's definitely an issue on this product and there's not many of them available, which is why you're seeing an inflated price. I would predict that this price is going to come down heavily back to MSRP within the next couple of weeks, so I would hold out. If you feel like you cannot wait though, I would recommend you buy this product instead. This is the standard 151 Elite Trainer box, not the Pokemon Center exclusive. Now, you do only get 9 packs in these Elite Trainer box rather than the usual 10, and the reason for this is because they increased the MSRP in the Scarlet and Violet block, but to counteract this so that prices didn't get too out of control, they dropped the packs to 9 packs. The reason why I recommend this product, if you cannot wait for the booster bundles to come back down in price if you are in the America regions, is because if we look at the price here, $40, and you're getting 6 booster packs for an extra $10 for $50, which is about MSRP for this product, you're getting 9. So that's a much better cost per pack ratio, plus you get all the extras that you get in the Elite Trainer box. You get a Snorlax promo card, you get the dice, you get the sleeves. So if you really cannot wait and you're living in the America regions, I would recommend you pick up this product. This product is not a good product if you are looking to invest and hold long term. The reason why is because there is a similar product, which is the Pokemon Center exclusive, which is going to be much more desirable for collectors, and a lot of collectors are going to want the Pokemon Center version instead, as it has an extra promo card in it. And there's a lot of collectors and sealed collectors that will purely collect the Pokemon Center versions of these. I feel like these products will sink like a stone over time. I feel like these are going to be overprinted, and the only reason why I would pick up this product is if you want the extras like the sleeves, the dice, the box to store your cards in, etc., and you want to open up the product early and you can't get these for MSRP. If you're living outside the America regions, me myself, I live in the Europe region, I live in the UK, we have had no problem getting a hold of these. My local card store did cancel my pre-order of this, but I managed to find pre-orders from other larger retailers. There were plenty of options. I ended up going through with Amazon in the end because they had a really good deal where they price locked the booster bundles for pre-orders, so I ended up paying MSRP on those. They have actually been delivered to my local post office, and I can go and pick them up in 1 hour when they open, so I'm quite excited to go and collect them. But I just thought I'd make a quick video while I'm waiting to go and pick up my 151 product. I probably will be cracking a little bit of it and keeping a little bit in my sealed collection. I'm also going to be keeping a little bit back for some family members. I've got some young nephews who are obsessed with Pokemon, and this will make a perfect Christmas present for them, and I will be so happy to see their excitement opening up this product. And it's great that they can open up some Kanto region product, because obviously they weren't around during the Kanto period, and the other Kanto period products like evolutions, etc., are way out of my price budget to buy them as a gift. So I'm glad that I can buy some of this product and sit on it until Christmas time. But I'm also sitting on some in my sealed collection for a long-term hold. Let's have a little look now. This is an example of one of the companies in the UK that was doing pre-orders. As I said, I ordered mine through Amazon, but here's another company, HMV. It's quite a popular retailer, and as you can see, the prices over here in the UK for booster bundles are at MSRP. That's why I'm confident that the America regions will get printed more of, and they will drop back down to MSRP. Pokemon Center did do an official statement just before 151 released that said this is going to be a print to demand set. They confirmed that if there is continued demand, they will continue to print it up until a certain amount of time. So expect Pokemon 151 to be at MSRP prices for a good while. I would predict around about 8 to 12 months. Wait for the demand to drop down a little bit, and then I would think that it is going to be 50-50 whether it's going to be reprinted in further waves after that. Obviously, the more time that goes on, the less likely a reprint will happen. Me personally, I'm putting 151 sealed into my collection for a long period of time, at least until the print run ends on it and it's officially out of print. That's when you're really going to see the serious gains on a set like this. So let's have a little look at Raging Surf, the Japanese set that is currently out. The reason why we're going to be having a look at Raging Surf is because it's just come out, but basically Raging Surf and the next Japanese set, which we haven't seen yet, is going to combine to be our next English set, which is going to be Paradox Rift. So it's worth taking a look forward at this set to see if Paradox Rift is going to be worth us investing into. They have released the main set card list here. There's some pretty average cards in my opinion. I do like the Lapras. Everything's based around the water theme of surfing Pokemon. There's some okay artworks, but to me I don't think there's anything super special in this set. They have also just released what the secret rares are. We're going to have a look at them in a minute as well, but just in case you hadn't seen the set list, so this is most likely going to be the first half of the new Paradox Rift English set that's going to come out in about 8 weeks time, I believe. That actually is quite nice. I feel like this is going to be a TCG meta set. What I mean by that is that it's a set designed to have a lot of playable cards to break up the current meta within the actual TCG. So you will find that some of the singles prices I think will do very well if you're a singles seller. If you are cracking open sealed product purely to get singles to sell and grade, I feel like these will have some good cards that will be desirable for actual playable cards. Here is the secret rares that they just released from the Raging Surf. Well, I'll have a little quick scroll through. I really like these cards here. They're quite nice. I think some of these are hit and miss personally. Some of them are nice, but I'll just quickly scroll through them in case you haven't seen them. I believe this is the Moltres. Moltres always has some quite cool cards, I think. There are some nice cards. I'm not going to deny that. There's some waifus in the set as well. And yeah, to me though, I feel like this set is just a bit of a miss for me, especially coming off of the back of 151, where it's only going to be half of our Paradox Rift set though. I'm really going to be waiting to see what the next Japanese set is that's going to combine with Raging Surf to make Paradox Rift. That's going to be really interesting, and as soon as that gets released or previewed in Japan, I'll definitely cover it in this video so we can keep an idea on what Paradox Rift is going to be looking like. But for me at the moment, I'm not going to be investing into it. I'm definitely going to be piling my product into 151 while it's still at RRP or MSRP. And I'm also looking at picking up some Obsidian Flames. I bought a booster box of this last week just because the price is still quite good. You can see in America here they're going for $96. I think that's a solid buy. I feel like Obsidian Flames is going to take a little while to go up in price, but it's definitely the strongest out of the first three, where you're looking at the base set, the Paldea Evolved. Paldea Evolved, have I got that right? Sometimes when I'm just talking in these long videos, I forget the names of sets. You know what I mean. And Obsidian Flames. I feel like Obsidian Flames is actually a really nice set with the Charizards in it and the chase cards. I feel like the artwork on them is actually quite nice. I feel like as well, price is holding steady on these just because it is an okay set and the price is still quite low, pretty close to MSRP. I could see these going quite well in price mid to long term, and I don't think they're going to get much cheaper than these, to be honest. I don't think these are really going to get reprinted that much unless the price goes up significantly in the next 6 to 8 months. But yeah, I think this is a nice pickup. I wanted a couple in my collection, so that's what I have done. You can see here the prices in the UK. They're selling for around about 95 to 100. That's similar to the US prices. We sometimes pay a little bit more than you guys do over in the US. The conversion rate for £95 is probably somewhere closer to $110, $115, something like that. But for me, this is a nice pickup. So I'm personally buying some Obsidian Flames. I'm still buying V-Star Universe, which I think is a strong Japanese set. That's going for around about $100 to $110 at the moment. I will pick them up for that price all day long. I'm also looking forward to the new high-class Japanese set that's going to be coming out in December. I'm not going to be getting too excited about that until I see the set list though, but if it's going to be a strong set list as most of the high class Japanese sets are. I'm going to be buying heavily into that. What I like to do as well is I like to buy heavily into sets like that when they just come out, because you can get the best value for sealed product at that time. I'm also looking at some of the Sword and Shield block, mainly because some of these prices have recently dipped, and I feel like there are some good sets that are at a very good price at the moment. I'm also expanding and buying into Brilliant Stars at the moment. They recently had a bit of a price dip in the last couple of weeks, and I feel like this is a good buy indicator here, that they've had a little bit of a dip. You can get a little bit of a sale on these products. I think it's unlikely that these are going to get reprinted now that they have moved on and gone into the Scarlet and Violet block now. I feel like they're going to be focusing a lot more on the reprints of 151 especially. You've got the new Paradox Rift that's going to be coming out soon. They're going to be printing a lot of that, and I could see Obsidian Flames getting a reprint as well if the price goes up, as I said, in the next 6 to 8 months. The price here in the US is currently $144 to around about $150 for Brilliant Stars. I feel like that's a really good price for this set. I know there's only really one chase card, which is the Lugia, but the singles price for that is holding strong, and I can only see that rising in the future. I feel like it's a really desirable card that people are sleeping on, and I feel a lot of collectors are going to want that in their collection going forward. And obviously investing into a previous block, i.e. a Sword and Shield block, is always a good idea, because these products are already got a little bit of age on them, and you're much less likely to see reprints on them. Silver Tempest as well. I'm also buying into Silver Tempest. Price drop here. Again, recently, this is at the end of July, we're seeing a big price drop. They're still super cheap. You're looking at around about $120, which is very close to what the MSRP price is. And if you just look at what the price was recently, this is just last month, you are seeing that it was $145, so around about a $20 difference. I can see us climbing back up to these levels very soon. The difference between this and this is basically about 8-9%. You're almost going to see a gain, I think, quite soon of about 8-9% back to these levels, and then start to creep up as they were at this time. You can see they were on a trajectory going higher, and then there were reprints and talks of more reprints, and you're seeing a big decline here. So I feel like both Brilliant Stars and Silver Tempest are quite good buys at the moment. Here's the single price for the Lugia. As I discussed, it's holding strong, $170 at the moment, but the prices are a little bit all over the place. You're seeing sales from today, in fact. You're seeing some going for 140 in near mint, 170, 120. That's a huge swing difference between the highest and the lowest. So singles prices are a bit all over the place, jumping around, but it's still holding strong with decent value. I think this is a beautiful card, and I can only see it climbing long term, which will in turn increase the sealed booster box price, and obviously more of these are going to get cracked over time as people try and get a nice graded copy of that Lugia. As I said, V-Star Universe, I'm buying into this at this price. I'm going to continue to buy into it while it's at this price. It's kind of holding steady here in the UK at around about £100, which is about $110 to $115 US, maybe a tiny bit more. I feel like you'll probably be able to get this a little bit cheaper on the American eBay, but you can see two here selling for around about £100 each. I think this is a really solid price, and I think this is a great investment mid to long term. Just be very careful who you're buying from. Be careful that you're not buying from another country, as some of them are like direct imports from different countries. Me, I don't like to mess around with that. I like to buy from people who have it as stock in the country that I am buying from. Didn't mean to open that up. But yeah, so please be aware. Also be careful as well that you are buying the Japanese variant. If you're seeing a cheap deal, it may be because it's a Korean variant which looks very similar, or the Chinese variant. There's also Thai variants as well, and some from the Malaysian block. So just make sure that if you are going to be buying this product, that you are buying the Japanese version. But yes, we are approaching that time. Very soon I'll be able to go and pick up my pre-order that's waiting for me of the Pokemon 151. So I'm super looking forward to that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to continue to do analysis of all the price movements and the future sets that are coming out. I'm going to try and make a video for you at least once a week. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Check out my other videos if you want to see some more price analysis and talk about what I'm going to be investing in personally. Big thank you, as I said, to all the new subscribers on the channel. Make sure you keep it locked. Hit that subscribe button if you never want to miss a video. I hope you guys have a great day, and peace.